Welcome back, everybody. Today is June 1st, the first official day of 2024's Atlantic hurricane season.
Yeah, so the season lasts through November 30th, and it's projected to be one of the busiest in years. Here's Chief Meteorologist Tim Pandages with what we've already seen and what we can expect.
The 2024 Atlantic hurricane season is here, starting June 1st and lasting 6 months through November the 30th. For all the headlines around predictions for 2024 being such an active year in the tropics, the preseason portion has been benign. In fact, it's quite rare that it has been so quiet leading up to the start of the season. Since 2003, we've dealt with 15 storms developing before June 1st. Now, it makes sense that most develop in May, but 2 have formed in April in 2003 and 2017, and 2 actually formed in January. 2016 had a hurricane that month, and in 2023, an unnamed subtropical storm. Now, let's take a closer look at preseason development in May. 6 out of the last 10 years saw a named storm in May, but notably not in the last 3 years. 2020, a record-breaking year, actually had 2 named storms in May, Arthur and Bertha. Now, as you can see, the season is not equally active throughout. There is an obvious ramp-up in activity beginning in mid-August, lasting through mid-October, where the overall environment is most conducive for storms. Now, this year is forecast to be a busy one. NOAA out just last week with its most aggressive preseason outlook. Now, that forecast could possibly eclipse last season that was active despite an El Nino. This year, La Nina is forecast to settle in, which historically favors more storms and landfalls, and notably well above what is considered a normal season, based on an average of the last 30 hurricane seasons. Now, whatever the number of storms do develop, they'll be named, and those names will come from this list, one of 6 on rotation. This is a repeat from 2018. 2 names were retired from the list that year, Florence and Michael, both catastrophic storms. They've been replaced with Francine and Milton. For 13 News Now, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tim Pandages.